Hello and welcome to what may be the finale of Let's Play Chibi-Robo. Basically, I don't think we have enough of the game left for 2 episodes, but we might have more than enough for 1, so I'm just going to keep things rolling until we finish the game, and I'll figure out the timing later. You'll see, you'll know by now if I made 1 episode or 2. In the last episode, well, first of all, I also took the liberty of getting us over here so you didn't have to watch me try to get into this thing again. But in the last episode, we revived Chibi-Robo, and in this episode, we're just going to finish off the rest of everything. We still have to find some chibi doors. I did do a little bit of research and looked up the chibi doors just because I knew we were missing a couple, and I also wanted to make sure there were no more hidden in the living room because of that radar glitch. There aren't any more hidden in the living room, so that's good. And also, I figured out 2 that I missed, so I will be getting those this episode. Also, we still have to wrap up Phil and Dinah's story, which means we need 2 more blocks, one of which we can't get yet. We've got to progress things a little bit more with Phil, which can only be done at night. And the other thing, I think we actually... I'll have to look. We have to find Dao's bone. There's another place... Oh, what am I doing up here? There's another place where it could be hidden that I want to check for. There's certain places around the house, especially around the yard, where you can get Dao's bone. And I think there's a chance that it might just be there and I haven't been looking in the right spot. So we'll do that. We still have to find the last of Captain Plankbeard's treasure. And there's, you know, some other things we have to do. But first, let's get the last chibi door in the living room. Or at least I think it's the last chibi door. Hope it's the last chibi door. We can get it from here. Yes. Alright. So my plan for today, there's actually not that much we can do right now during a day cycle. My big plan is to get Dao's bone, because Dao we would have to talk to during the day. And then for the rest of the day, I'm just going to be cleaning up chibi doors, getting the last treasure, and just kind of cleaning stuff up. We're waiting for night. Plankbeard's going to be at night, Drake is going to be at night, Dinah and Phil are also going to be at night. So let's just see what we can clean up now. Unfortunately, there is going to be a little bit of RNG for some of the treasure stuff, because we've already tried to give the treasure to Jenny, she doesn't want it. But there is somebody else who likes toys in the house, that being Mr. Sanderson. And you can only give him the treasure when he's in the kitchen, not when he's anywhere else. So we're going to have to hope that he cooperates. So let's see, is Dao's bone out here? It can, I've been looking by the tree. Yeah, there we go. It can also be by the planter. There might be other places where you can find the bone. I don't know. I had to look a couple of things up, mostly the chibi doors, but there is so little information on this game. It's wild. Like, I know this game is a little on the obscure side, but it's like, it's been around for so long at this point that I thought it was a little bit less obscure than that. But, I mean, that's given me my motivation to actually maybe make some bonus content, because it's impossible to find information on Plankbeard's sticker, because I was, again, looking for, like, exactly what you have to do, because I kind of remembered and I kind of didn't. There's nothing that tells you have to give it to Dad specifically when he's in the kitchen. It just says, oh, give it to Dad, but, like, what if you can't? So just little stuff like that. I think I might do series. Where is Dao anyway? Is he here? He's either here in the kitchen. I might do some bonus videos where I just like go through from start to finish. How do you finish this character's story? How do you get this sticker? These are the steps. This is what you have to do. And these are all the little nuances. Because that information is just so hard to find. Even the chibi doors. There's a really good guide for the chibi doors that I'll link in this video. I don't remember who it's by right now, but I'll put that information in the description. It's like a step-by-step. They don't cut anything out. They show you exactly where they're going and when. And that was super helpful, but there isn't a lot of that for like the other aspects. Here, I'll finish that thought in a second. Dao has something we want. Ah, something smells good. Is that for me? Sure is. That's the spirit. And here's your dog bone. Yeah! Dao just gave you 9 happy points. You got 25 moolah. Spread the happiness. Thanks, Chibi-Robo. But yeah, what I was about to say is there's no video guide for the frog rings, and the frog rings actually have 2 rounds, because once you get them the first time, they reset. And I've never gotten them a second time. For all I know, there's a 3rd round of them too. And there doesn't appear to be a video on that yet. So I am going to be trying to fill in that gap if possible. In fact, you may have, I mean, depending on how quickly I decided to do these videos, you may have already seen some of them. But do expect some more Chibi-Robo content. Possibly commentated, possibly not. I haven't quite decided the specifics yet, but we'll see. Oh, I learned something. I learned something real good. Boom! Never have to fight another Spidor ever again. I wish I knew that sooner. Boy, imagine knowing that for the entirety of the game. Because you can get the ghost suit your first day. You can get the ghost suit within your first 2 minutes of the game. That's something I'm not going to be forgetting. I learned that while I was researching the Chibi-Doors in that same video, so thank you very much to that person. I learned something else. You can shoot these open. Come on. There we go. You have to have the charge chip, or maybe you just have to shoot it a lot, but there. So now, when I say it doesn't make any sense to put chibi boxes in multiples in any one area, I guess they just figured you'd try that, and I didn't. Anyway, here's our last treasure chest. Yar, so this is what they mean by darkness under the lighthouse. The treasure be here all along. What it means? Yes, sir. That wee robot got here before us. Before us. Shut your trap, you soft-boiled idiot. Shut your trap. Yes, sir. We have found all of Captain Plankbeard's treasure. And this is a Tamagotchi, a real-life toy that you may have played with in real life. Speaking of, the Primo Puel is apparently a real-life toy as well. Actually, while we have this conversation, I think I am actually just gonna go to the next day, because we're not gonna get anything done this day with that little sliver of time. Look at his little pillow! Isn't that just so cute? Oh, I love that. I love this costume. But yeah, the Primo Puel, or however you pronounce that, is a real toy made by Bandai Namco, who made this game. Apparently it's pretty popular? I don't know. I've never heard of it. Great work out there. While you're here, Chibi-Robo, would you like to save? Nope. Alright, it's nighttime. We have quite a bit to do tonight. We've got a lot of storylines that need finishing. Oh, whenever you start in the Chibi house from now on, that's, you know, whether you are there because the trauma suit or because you ended the day or because the day just ended or whatever it is, you will always be in your Super Chibi suit, which I don't like because it changes dialogue with characters and does nothing else. But, you know, it is what it is. There should be 2 things to do out here, hopefully. Yes, okay. Only one, actually. Oh, you know what? We might not be ready for the other thing yet. That's fine. Alright. Drake looks upset. I have been through much, fellow hunter. I was once beaten by a teddy bear. I once rejected love for friendship. There was even a time when I ran out of gunpowder and fell into a deep depression. But enough about me. Now we need to worry about you, Space Hunter Robo. Because of you, peace on Earth is threatened. If this continues, you will become evil, pure evil, in fact. But do not fret. I will not allow you to go down that path. We will destroy the aliens together. Space Hunter Robo, are all systems ready? Yes, sir. Then let's go. Our poor alien friends look like they were too sick to go home. I am now going to charge my power, so please wait a minute. By the way, Space Hunter Robo, lately, I've started to realize the truth beyond good and evil. However, I cannot explain it in words. Action is all that is needed. This special move requires that two hunters be totally in sync in both mind and body. Not sure that's how you spell sync. I appreciate your cooperation. All right then. It seems I've gathered enough energy. When I say justice for all, press Z quickly. Are you ready? I am ready. This is very difficult. Then let's go. Great Twin Blizzard. All right, I'm going to try to focus here. This is really hard. Oh, too late. Too slow, Space Hunter Robo. One more time. The good news about this is it's not going to catch you off guard. Like, you can actually learn the timing, unlike the first time we did this. Oh, too soon. When it transitions to the third screen, that's when you're going to want to do it. I'm going to give it another couple tries. I really don't want to cut this out, but because it's a cool scene. All right. Great Twin Blizzard. Here we go. Got it. Justice for all. You really just have to know when that's coming. If you wait until you see the J, it's already too late. Thank you. Titan just gave you 30 happy points. Io just gave you 30 happy points. Ganymede just gave you 30 happy points. Little Bang just gave you 30 happy points. Spread the happiness. Oh, you got the Drake Redcrest sticker. You really are amazing, Chibi-Robo. Sickness cured. Cold saved us. You helped us. I can return to Mommy. Well, look at that then. We saved the aliens. We did it! The aliens retreated with their tails between their foul, spindly legs. We have found Hunter Glory. Thank you. Space Hunter Drake Redcrest just gave you 100 happy points. Spread the happiness. Now I must go, but remember these words. Space Hunter Code Part 10, defeat all evil. Bye, Drake. It was fun. All right. The next thing we need to do urgently at night, specifically, is to go progress Phil's story a little bit. So let's head on over to the master bedroom. We have to do that, and then I think we're going to... Well, actually, as much as I hate to say it, let's see if we can patrol with Drake. Just because I couldn't before. See if I can make up for it. Space Hunter Drake Redcrest! Now that the aliens have been disposed of, I will patrol this area until the end of my days. If one wants to patrol, one must pose, mark it, and never forget it. The aliens aren't gone, by the way. You can still call them. Good morning, Space Hunter Chibi-Robo. Space Hunter Code Part 3, never neglect your patrol. Patrol with me, patrol for justice. I will give this a try. Ha 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 ha, then we ride. Amazing force shield of forcefulness. This is obviously not version 2. This is not required. I'm not going to, The force shield has been improved. It's smaller, yet more powerful. Stay within this force shield and follow me. No, don't talk to him. Pick up your plug. Focus on the patrol. Transform your mind into a laser of justice and truth. Pick up plug. Thank you. Yeah, if we don't get the... Oh. Yeah, I'm not going to keep trying for that. I just wanted to show you. Hold, Hunter, you left the force shield. Well, it's a common error among beginners. Not to worry, not to worry. But if you wish to maintain peace, you must try harder. Tomorrow we ride again. Yeah, I don't know about that. Space Hunter Drake Redcrest just gave you 2 happy points. Spread the happiness. Yeah, that's very, very difficult. I honestly don't even know how you would do that. It's just for happy points at this point, and probably like a little scene with some dialogue. Thinking about things now, I probably will be able to split this into 2 episodes now that I think about it, because we still have quite a bit left to do. And there is, unfortunately, going to be some day-night cycling that I'm going to have to do, especially depending on where Dad ends up. Because he has to be in the kitchen for you to give him stuff, and there's like a bunch of stuff that I'm going to need to give him. So, let's just continue on, do what we gotta do. I don't know if I've mentioned it before, but the bedroom door is open now, and will stay open for the rest of the game, both night and day. And you can see Mr. and Mrs. Sanderson sleeping in the bed. Just like things should be. Alright, so Dinah's over there. She's not going to say anything new. She just wants us to give her the blocks. We have almost all of them. We are missing 1. So let's come up here and see what's up with Phil. Looks like they're done dancing for the day. What's up, Phil? Yo, Funky Robo! I can't find one of my funky little buddies. I was a little hard on him during rehearsal. Give me a shout if you find him. Ah, looks like Funky Phil is missing. So, let's go find him. I bet he's practicing all by himself. He's a hard worker, that little guy. Ah, there he is. I can see him already. Let's go see what his deal is. Maybe he needs a little bit of moral support. Yep, there he is, practicing dancing. Just like Funky Phil would. Chibi-Robo! Hey now, Chibi-Robo! Hey! Mosey on over here for a sec, will ya? Yeah, you can't actually talk to him. You have to talk to Dinah. But I wanted to show that. You keep wandering around over there and you're gonna get your little Robo-Hiney caught. Look at that. The little feller didn't want to cause a ruckus. So he's off dancing by himself. I don't know nothing about fancy dancing, but any fool can see he's trying his best. And he's so doggone tiny, too. I got a mess of respect for him. I know my eyes are going, but his pose looks the same as everybody else's to me. I reckon it takes an expert to see these things. And I'm just a simple old dinosaur. That darn Drake Redcrest pose. It looks easy, but it's got more twists and turns than a stick of licorice in a twister. Great galloping glaciers. I almost forgot to tell you. I saw one of them fortune-telling shows on the TV this morning. And let me tell you, Funky's horoscope was darker than a pot of chili in a gold mine. This old dinosaur's a mite bit worried. You look at Funky right now, and that flower's shining like a gold nugget. Being able to dance with that passel of sprouts has made him happier than Mr. Sanderson at a sci-fi convention, but if something were to happen to him, I wouldn't know what to do. And that's straight from my heart. He's one of these newfangled toys, but his heart's as pure as the driven snow. It's rare to see one of his kind these days. That's why I want to get Funky and those little fellas out under the sun and let 'em dance. I'm just an old dinosaur with scrimpy arms and a brain the size of a refried bean, but I really do want to grant him this one simple wish. I know I may be asking too much of you, but when the time comes, would you help me? Let's keep this between the two of us, though. Don't be blabbing about it to anyone, you hear? I have to assume she's got it in her head that Phil wants to go outside because he's always looking out the window. At least that's what I would think. Because other than that, he hasn't really given any indication that he'd like that. But anyway, this little guy's having trouble with the Drake Redcrest pose. So why don't we help him out? Giba? Giba, giba, giba! Gibaba! Looks like all he needed was a little encouragement and someone to show it to him. There he goes. Happy little fella. It's very satisfying once you nail something that you've been working on. Uh-oh. Gibage? Giba? Funky Phil? Uh-oh. Something appears to have happened. It looks like that immediate foreshadowing of something bad happening to Funky Phil has come true. Yeah, I don't really like how they did that. If they were gonna foreshadow like that, they could have done it a little bit farther before it immediately happens. But anyway, let's go investigate. Let's see. I can probably keep my suit on for this. I don't think that's gonna matter. Funky Phil! Funky Phil, I'm talking to you! Funky Phil! Can you hear me, Funky Phil? What in tarnation's going on? I want to know what's happened to Funky Phil. Shorty! Everybody! Will somebody please tell me what the tarnation is wrong with Funky Phil? Why, that's plumb impossible. You said you was gonna dance with everyone. Why aren't you moving? Yeah, half-baked bowl of beans? Chibi-Robo? What's going on? What's all the commotion about? Funky Phil's a goner. He died just like that. Hold on a second. How could someone so funky die? It's just not possible. You're all trying to scare me, is that it? You just want to see me cry. I won't be fooled so easily. Oh my goodness. His heartbeat. He's dead. This can't be true. He can't be dead. He just can't be. This is the worst joke ever. Chibi-Robo? His heart's not beating at all. It can't be. I'm not programmed to deal with this whole death thing. For the time being, I think we should stay with Dinah until she calms down. It's too bad, but that's the only thing we can do for her. And so the grieving period began and continued into the night. It looks like everyone is passed out. I bet they cried themselves to sleep. I'm going back to the Chibi house. You'd better not work yourself too hard, Chibi-Robo. Oh, I hear it's good to take a break once every 2 hours. Bye. Bye, Tally. It's an interesting thing he mentioned about the heartbeat, because obviously toys don't have a heartbeat, but I wonder if these toys do. They're alive after all. Phil's gone to the great chili cook-off in the sky. Wah! Flowers, flowers. Boom! Chibi-Robo, I think it's going to take some time for Dinah to bounce back from this. Why don't we come back tomorrow? There's no response. Seems to be a regular toy. I wouldn't be so sure. There's probably some things we can do, and the aliens are still here, so I think we can fix them. But not right now. As Telly said, we are going to have to come back tomorrow, and when he says tomorrow, he means a full 24 hours, so not during the day, but the next night. So while we're here, let's take care of one of the chibi doors we actually missed. There's one in Jenny's room that's pretty well hidden, and we missed it the first time through. I really thought that I got it, but apparently I didn't. So let's take care of that while we're up here. Let's see, is there anything else that... I'm gonna do it again just because I can. I'm not sure there's anything else we can do or that we need to do at night. In fact, I'm pretty sure there's something we have to do during the day. There's a few things we have to do during the day. So honestly, after getting this chibi door, I think I'm gonna get the remaining ones in the foyer, and there's one in the kitchen. And then I might just end the day. Or end the night, as it were. So for this last chibi door, for most of the chibi doors actually, you need to climb on this plant. It's in here. I came in here to get the crayon, and I forgot to get the chibi door. So here I am, paying for my mistakes. I'm really trying to... Do I want to cut the episode? You know what? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this episode run a little bit short, and maybe let the next one run a little short as well. So I'm going to get this chibi door, and then I'm going to end the episode. Alright. So, do that. And here we go. This one was missing. I hope you haven't been following along with me for a guide for these, because I missed this one. I will not be making my own guide for chibi doors. There's already plenty of resources for that. Alright. Whee! It doesn't matter if we fall now, because we have infinite health. Alright. I think that's going to be it for this episode. Next episode will be the finale. So thank you very much for watching this episode of Chibi-Robo, and I hope you join me for the next episode where we finish it all. Bye-bye.